In a world reimagined, giant monsters that were half goat and half ape, towering 1,000 times the size of humans, suddenly appeared and attacked Earth. The monsters unleashed destruction across continents, smashing cities with their massive hooves and powerful arms. Humans initially thought it was an elaborate simulation or an early nightmare, but the reality was far worse. The initial onslaught caused billions of deaths, with casualties reaching over 10 billion in the first months. Civilizations crumbled as entire metropolitan areas were reduced to rubble within days of the giant half-goat, half-ape creatures' attacks. The military forces tried everything: airstrikes, nuclear bombs, even experimental weapons, but the monsters proved resilient. The monsters' thick hides and immense strength rendered most conventional weapons useless against them. Scientists speculated that these half-ape, half-goat-looking creatures' biological makeup made them virtually indestructible by standard military means. Throughout the chaos, some humans questioned whether they could ever win against such colossal adversaries. Survivor communities formed in underground bunkers, mountains, and forests, desperately avoiding the devastation above. Despite the catastrophic damage, a few tactical alliances emerged among warring nations, uniting against the common threat. The war lasted for years, with many battles fought on a scale never before imagined in human history. Thousands of military vehicles and countless pilots were lost trying to fight the half-ape, half-goat-looking monsters from the skies and ground. Environmental damage was unprecedented, with vast areas turned into wastelands and ecosystems forever altered. The half-goat, half-ape-looking monsters destroyed critical infrastructure, power grids, water supplies, and communication networks, leaving humans in chaos. People faced not only physical destruction but also psychological trauma as hope began to fade. Over time, some scientists believed that these giant goat-ape-looking creatures might be driven away or subdued through biological or technological means. But the monsters showed remarkable adaptability, often evolving defenses faster than humans could respond. Civilizations fell in rapid succession, with only a few pockets of humans managing to survive and resist. As the years progressed, the death toll continued to climb, surpassing 20 billion by the fifth year of conflict. Many smaller nations were obliterated, their populations swallowed by the giant ape-goat-looking monsters or wiped out in the chaos. The Earth's surface was scarred with massive craters, deep canyons, and stretches of wasteland, evidencing the devastation. Some humans resorted to underground living, building tunnels and vaults to escape the goat-ape monsters' reach. Others dedicated themselves to understanding the creatures, seeking weaknesses or possible ways to negotiate peace or dominance. A faction of scientists finally decoded some biological vulnerabilities, but activating them remained perilous and uncertain. In the midst of this destruction, some brave individuals formed resistance groups fighting for humanity's survival. These fighters used guerrilla tactics, ambushing the monsters sporadically in hopes of weakening their momentum. Many heroic stories emerged, of warriors who sacrificed everything to save others or buy time for evacuation efforts. Despite their efforts, the scale of destruction was staggering. Cities like New York, London, and Tokyo lay in ruins. The global economy collapsed as supply chains broke down, and global communications faltered entirely. The remaining human populations faced starvation, disease, and exposure in the aftermath of widespread devastation. Eventually, some survivors believed they could placate the monsters or find a way to coexist, but trust was scarce. A few experimental groups tried to develop monsters' deterrents, loud sonic weapons, and bioengineered barriers, yet success was limited. The monsters continued their rampage, seemingly unstoppable, their motives mysterious as they roamed the earth unchecked. In the end, the question persisted: who would win this colossal war? The humans with their technology or the monsters with their overwhelming size and strength? Given the ongoing destruction, many believed the monsters had the advantage, especially since conventional human weapons failed. Yet, some argued that human ingenuity and adaptability could ultimately tip the scales, if only they found a way to outsmart the beasts. But time was running out, and with each passing year the gap between human and monster presence widened dramatically. In this reimagined world, hope remained fragile, balanced on the edge of humanity's last stand against an indomitable foe. The final question of victory or defeat hung in the balance, as mankind fought to survive in a world overrun by giants of mythic proportions. In the end, the outcome depended on whether humans could uncover a secret, a weakness, or a miracle to turn the tide.